गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
स्टार्ट कर लें। चलो, नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज योर लॉस ऑफ मोशन बेटा। लॉस ऑफ मोशन। ओके, क्या बेटा? सी बेटा, so right there, it is clear from kinematics, it is clear from kinematics that velocity is enough to describe uniform motion, to describe the uniform motion. Speed, velocity that we have been using to describe the uniform motion. Okay, in case of non-uniform motion, in case of non-uniform motion, in case of non-uniform motion, we used the concept of acceleration. We use the concept of acceleration, isn't it? Now we never studied that what exactly is making an object to move. What exactly is making an object to move part of relation. Now in this chapter, we'll be talking about the agent which has been responsible for an object to move from one point to another point. That external agency or external force which is responsible for a body to move from one point to another point is called as a force. Galileo was the first to show that some external force is required to change the velocity of your body. So I can write that point here right now. Galileo was the first to show that some external force is required. Some external force is required to change velocity. Of a body. But no force is required to maintain the velocity beta, because if the body is moving in uniform velocity per reflection, force required for that one is 0. So Newton, based on Galileo's idea, laid a foundation for mechanics of 3 laws of motion beta, which are called as of your Newton's laws of your motion. So I can say that right now, Newton based on theories of Galileo, he laid foundation of mechanics in terms of laws of motion. In terms of what? Laws of your motion. Okay. So Newton, based upon the theory of your Galileo, he laid the foundation of a mechanics in terms of your laws of your motion part of relation. Before we try to go for the laws of motion, let us try to understand some basic terminologies which have been associated with this one. The first one is known as of your law of inertia. First one is known as of your what? Law of inertia. Inertia means a certain part of your laziness will not do its own work. We require certain external agency for doing the work. That is called as of your inertia. Inertia is nothing but what? Laziness. In the physics language, I can say that inertia means resistance to change. Resistance to change. Okay. In the bracket, we can write laziness. It will not try to do its own work. We require someone to push in so that it can do the work part of relation. So in absence of any external agent, the body which is remaining in the state of the rest will continue to be in the rest, isn't it? Like say for example, any body, like say for example, if there is a pen on your table, that pen on your table will remain to be at rest till you apply certain external force by your hand and move it from one point to another point. It is not moving on its own. That means we require certain external agency to move the body from one point to the another point part of a relation. Clear for everyone? So what do you mean by the inertia? Inertia means the resistance to change. Inertia means, right for me, what? Resistance to change. Nothing but a form of your laziness. That means the inability of a body to change its state of rest or uniform motion or direction by itself is called the inertia of your body. I can write that one in terms of the next one. The inability of a body. The inability of a body to change its state of rest or of uniform motion or its direction by itself is called The inertia of the body is called the inertia of the body. Is it clear for everyone, beta? What do you mean by the inertia? Inertia of a body can't change its own direction, can't change its uniform motion, or can't change its state of rest until and unless an external force has been applied. So this property of your body to oppose the change of state is called as of what? Inertia. So the body cannot change its state of itself. That property is called as of your inertia. So I can say right now one more point here right now. Mass is the measure of inertia. Mass is measure of inertia. Mass is measure of your inertia. That means larger the mass, larger will be the laziness. That means heavier the body, greater is the force required to change its state, and hence greater is the inertia. Is that point clear? Mass is the measure of your inertia. That means heavier the body, greater is the force required. So I can write here, the heavier the body, the greater is the force required.
सर
Yes, beta.
पहले के 2 स्लाइड्स खोलो ना.
एक मिनट बेटा. Okay, so what I'm telling you, the heavier the body, the greater is the force required to change what? To change its state of motion, its state, and hence greater is its inertia. होता है ना? एक बहुत बड़ा पत्थर है समझो, like 1000 kgs. आप अगर इसको फोर्स लगा रहे हो, इसको अगर मुझे चेंज करना है पोजीशन, so we required more amount of force, more force is been required. If I am having very small stone right now here, like say 10 gram का stone है, force required by me is nothing but of your, how much for me is small, isn't it? So larger the mass, larger will be the force. Larger the mass, larger will be the force. If larger the mass, larger the force, and inertia will also be the larger for the given condition. That's what I'm talking about. So what do you mean by law of inertia, beta? Inertia means resistance to change. That means a sort of your laziness. The inability of your body to change its state of rest of its uniform motion, or its direction by itself is called as of your inertia of your body. And what is here right now? Mass is the measure of your inertia. Mass is the measure of your inertia. Larger the mass, larger will be the force required. So greater is the inertia. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir. जी sir.
Isn't it? So kinematics में क्या था? Velocity was enough to describe the uniform motion. Whereas in non-uniform motion, we need the concept of acceleration. So Galileo ने क्या बताया? He was the first person to show that some external force has been required to change the velocity of your body. उसके बाद Newton इसी idea को लेके he has been formulated certain laws which we call as of your law of your motion in the mechanics. Before going for the law of your motion, let us try to first define what do you mean by law of inertia. Inertia means resistance to change. The inability of your body to change its state of rest or uniform motion by itself or by its direction by itself is called as of your inertia of your body. And mass is what? The measure of your inertia. Mass is the measure of your inertia. Next one, see, if I'm going for the types of inertia. Types of inertia. कितने types of inertia रहेंगे बताओ बेटा जल्दी से. One is known as inertia of rest. First one is known as of your inertia of your rest. Inertia of your rest. Second one is known as inertia of your motion. Inertia of your motion. And third one is your inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Okay? These are 3 different types of inertia. One is inertia of rest. Next one is inertia of motion and inertia of your direction. Inertia मतलब क्या? Laziness, resistance to for a body to be at rest. And a body अगर rest पे है, that will always try to be at rest. अगर body of motion है, it will always try to be in motion unless and until certain external force has been applied. Inertia of direction, the body of the direction will not change unless and until you change the direction of that body. Is that clear for everyone? Clear है सभी को?
Yes, sir, clear.
So first one देख लो basically inertia of rest इसे बोलते हैं inertia of your rest. ठीक है? Inertia of rest means the inability it is the inability, it is the inability of a body, inability of a body to change its state of rest, its state of rest by itself. ठीक है? Suppose a book is been kept on a table, that body will always remain at rest unless and until you apply certain external force acting on that one. घर में कारपेट्स वगैरह रहते हैं, कारपेट्स पे डस्ट बड़ा हुआ रहता, अगर डस्ट निकालने के लिए आप क्या करोगे, उस कारपेट को ऐसे हैंग करके एक लकड़ी लेके मारना शुरू करोगे. सो इस लकड़ी लेके मारना शुरू करोगे, the dust particles will be coming in the outward direction. So यानी the dust particles will remain in the carpet unless and until you apply certain external force to remove them, isn't it? Like a horse rider भी है, and horse rider is sitting on a horse at rest. अगर घोड़ा सडनली सामने भागा तो उसके ऊपर बैठा हुआ आदमी कौन सी डायरेक्शन में जाएगा? In a backward direction. It will try to fall in the backward direction right now. So there are certain examples for that one right now. So passengers standing in a stationary bus, he will suddenly will fall in the backward direction when bus is been stopped. So all are the examples for what? Inertia of your rest participation. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
ठीक है ना?
Yes.
तो डेफिनेशन लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप लोग अपनी एनसीईआरटी का बुक मैंने आप लोग को भेजा है, उसमें से निकाल के लिखने की कोशिश करो आप लोग एग्जांपल्स वगैरह. ओके, चलो सेकंड वन देखो. बेसिकली इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन, इनर्शिया ऑफ मोशन मतलब क्या? अगर कोई बॉडी की अगर एक डायरेक्शन है, मोशन में है, मान के चलो मैं चल रहा हूं, मैं जब तक चलते रहूंगा, मान के चलो मेरे को यहां ठहरा हुआ मैं, ये मेरा घर है, isn't it? मैं अपने घर को जाने के लिए मोशन में इसी तरह से जाते रहूंगा. I'll not stop if some unless and until some other friend of mine is been calling for me, isn't it? अगर पीछे से कोई मेरा दोस्त बुला दिया तो शायद मैं यहाँ पर थोड़ी देर के लिए ठहर के उससे बात करके उसके बाद फिर मैं घर जाऊं, यानी उस टाइम पे मेरा मोशन क्या हो गया? रेस्ट पे आ गया बेसिकली. यानी मोशन इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज. अगर ये फ्लो नहीं आता तो शायद मैं अपने घर सीधा चले जाता विदाउट एनी चेंज. So such type of a condition is called as of what? Inertia of your motion. That is called as of your inertia of your motion part of relation. So I'll write the definition. See definition क्या बोलता है? It is the inability. It is the inability. It is the inability of a body. Inability of a body. Inability of a body to change its state of uniform motion. State of uniform motion by itself. By itself. That is a body in uniform motion. A body in uniform motion can neither accelerate nor retard on its own. ठीक है? Clear? So what do you mean by inertia of motion beta? The inability of a body to change its state of uniform motion. मान के चलो अगर आप कोई ट्रेन में जा रहे हो, isn't it? और यहाँ पर पूरा पानी है, isn't it? आप ट्रेन में जा रहे हो तो आपकी वेलोसिटी ट्रेन की वेलोसिटी के बराबर होगी, isn't it? अगर आप सडनली इसमें से जंप कर रहे हो, isn't it? स्पीडिंग यानी चलते हुए ट्रेन में से अगर आप जंप कर रहे हो बेसिकली, then the feet will come to the rest on what? जैसे आप ग्राउंड पे गिरोगे या पानी पे गिरोगे, you will come to the rest. मान के चलो यहाँ पर पूरा ग्राउंड है, जैसे you will come here, so what happens? You will be coming to the rest and this body will be trying to move in the front direction part because this body is in the motion. तो जब आप ट्रेन में थे तो आप भी मोशन में थे, जैसे मोशन हो से बॉडी में से आप कूद जाओगे बेसिकली, तो you will come to the rest immediately. That means you are changing your direction by applying certain external force on your own part of your relation. That are the some of the example for your inertia of your motion. Inertia of motion क्या बता रहा है? देखो बेसिकली if any body is been continuing or been changing, मान के चलो the inability of a body to change its state of uniform motion by itself. यानी a body if it is in uniform motion can neither accelerate nor retard on its own. आप उसको accelerate करना पड़ेगा by applying certain force, या आपको decelerate करना पड़ेगा by applying certain amount of your force part of relation. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलो, next one is about your inertia of direction. आपको एनसीईआरटी मिली इसकी?
भेजे थे ना सर।
एनसीईआरटी शायद में अगर हुआ तो देख लो, अगर नहीं हुआ तो मैं आपको भेजूंगा। आज इस 3 पॉइंट्स को पढ़ के इसका क्या बोलते एग्जांपल्स आप लोग समझने की कोशिश करो बेटा। inertia of your direction. Okay, so what do you mean by inertia of the direction? Iska just again, it is the inability, it is the inability of a body, inability of a body to change its direction, to change its direction of motion by itself, direction of motion by itself. That is, a body continues to move along the same straight line, unless compelled and applied by some external force, to change it, ठीक है ना? तो क्या बोल रहा है देखो, a body continues to be moving along the same straight line unless compelled by some external force to change it. तो direction change कब होगा? When you are applying certain external force, like say when a stone is being tied to a string part, अगर आप इसको सर्कुलर पाथ में रोटेट कर रहे हो, सडनली अगर थ्रेड चेंज हो गया, या थ्रेड मान के चलो, लाइक से मान के चलो ये थ्रेड है, इसको आपने एक स्टोन लगा दिया यहाँ पर और इसको रोटेट कर रहे हो, ऐसा ये रोटेट करते जाएगा, ऐसा बेसिकली ऐसा रोटेट करते जाएगा। सडनली अगर ये ब्रेक हो गया तो ये सर्टेन वेलोसिटी से अपने डायरेक्शन चेंज करेगा। ब्रेक नहीं होने से पहले तो सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव हो रहा था, सो जैसे ही ये थ्रेड ब्रेक हो गया, मान के चलो कट हो गया, कट होने के साथ ये टांजेंशियल डायरेक्शन में जाएगा, इसको एक वेलोसिटी आ जाएगी, टांजेंशियल एक्सेलरेशन और टांजेंशियल वेलोसिटी भी आ जाएगी। तो डायरेक्शन चेंज हो रहा व्हेन देयर इज अ एक्सटर्नल फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द गिवन सिस्टम पार्ट ऑफ रिलेशन। क्लियर है सभी को?
Yes, sir. Clear.
ठीक है ना? सो मान के चलो व्हेन कार इज मूविंग ऑन ए कर्व, सडनली द पर्सन सिटिंग इनसाइड इट वन विल बी टर्निंग, तो सडनली कौन सा, आप मान के चलो कर्व रोड है, आप अपने कार में जा रहे हो, बेसिकली आप कार में बैठे हो, तो सडनली जब टर्न लोगे तो आप कौन सी डायरेक्शन में फिर गिरोगे? सेम डायरेक्शन में कि अपोजिट डायरेक्शन? अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में गिरोगे, isn't it? आप एक सडन कर्व ले रहे हो, आप कार में कभी जा रहे हो, बस में कभी देखे होगे, अगर एक सडनली कर्व आ गया तो आप कौन सी डायरेक्शन में गिरोगे? अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में गिरोगे, क्योंकि एक सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स, यानी सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स हैज बीन एक्टिंग अपॉन यू इन द आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन, आप अंदर नहीं गिरोगे। ठीक है ना? समझ में नहीं आया? देखो मान के चलो ये स्ट्रेट रोड है, ऐसा यहां से तक ऐसा स्ट्रेट रोड है, यहां पर आने के साथ एक कर्व रोड होगा ऐसा, तो आप यहां पर बैठे थे कार में, तो आपकी डायरेक्शन ऐसी थी, तो आपकी डायरेक्शन कभी भी ऐसे ही रहने की कोशिश करेगी। तो जैसे ही यहां पर आ गए आप कर्व रोड पे, तो आपकी कार तो कर्व ले लिया, तो आप जो बैठे हुए थे तो कौन से डायरेक्शन में? आपका इनिशियल डायरेक्शन में था, यही डायरेक्शन में था, तो आप बाहर के डायरेक्शन में पुल आउट करोगे, क्योंकि आपकी इनिशियल डायरेक्शन इसमें है, तो आपकी फाइनल डायरेक्शन भी इसी में रहने की कोशिश करोगे। सो द मोमेंट यू कम सडनली ऑन ए कर्व रोड, सो यू विल बी फॉलोइंग इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द इनिशियल मोशन। ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
चलो, so that was about your direction, inertia of your direction. Clear for everyone? So that are the 3 different types of your inertia beta. One is inertia of your rest, inertia of your motion, then inertia of your direction. Inertia मतलब laziness, अगर बॉडी रेस्ट पे है तो रेस्ट पे रहने की कोशिश करेगी, अगर बॉडी मोशन पे है तो मोशन पे ही रहने की कोशिश करेगी, अगर बॉडी का कोई डायरेक्शन है तो वही डायरेक्शन में मूव करने की कोशिश करेगी, अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू आर अप्लाइंग सर्टेन एक्सटर्नल फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन दैट वन। क्लियर है? इज इट क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
चलो नेक्स्ट हेडिंग लिख लो बेटा। ये रिकॉर्ड कब तक है? देखो बेटा टाइम कितना है अभी?
सर आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही।
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी।
सर
और आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही। आशिफ सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
नो अपन की आवाज भी नहीं सुन सक रहे।
हेलो सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही। सर हेलो सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही। सर सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही सर। सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
सर
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही। अरे वो थोड़े देख।
Sorry, I think my voice was be not coming. अभी क्लियर है?
हाँ
सर
सर,
आप
अच्छा।
अभी क्लियर है?
यस सर।
चलो चलो, न्यूटन्स लॉस ऑफ मोशन हम लोग क्या बात कर रहे थे बेसिकली बेटा? न्यूटन्स फर्स्ट लॉ में ए बॉडी इज इन द यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, remains in uniform motion, and a body at rest remains at your rest unless it has been acted on by what? A non-zero net force. अगर net force is acting on the body must be zero. That means change in state of the rest or change in state in the motion. दो भी हो सकता है, isn't it? If net force on acting of the object is not zero, then object motion must be changing in direction or speed or both. ठीक है? If the net force on any object is zero, हम मान के चलो अगर net force कोई object पे zero है, then the object motion is completely unchanging. Then object motion is completely unchanging. See it once again right now. A body is in a uniform motion, remains in uniform motion, and a body at rest remains at a rest unless it is acted upon by a non-zero net force. Again, a net force must act on a body to change what? The state of rest or state of uniform motion. अगर net force नहीं होता तो body अपनी change of rest या state of uniform motion को change नहीं कर सकती. If net force acting on an object is not zero, then object must be changing in direction or speed या both of them. अगर net force zero है समझो तो कोई भी force नहीं लग रहा है, then object motion is completely unchanging. Is that clear for everyone? तो मान के चलो एक body है हमारे पास, mass of your m, ये हो गया mass of your m. Mass of your m, and it is moving with a velocity v. This is a state of what? Uniform motion. This is the state of your uniform motion. Okay, अगर ये body है ऐसा, this is a mass m. If velocity on this one is zero, then this one is your state of rest, isn't it? A is also zero. A special case of uniform motion with zero speed. So this is the state of your rest part of relation. Clear for everyone?
yes sir.
Yes sir, clear.
Chalo. So that was about your Newton's first law part of relation. Clear hai? Chalo. Write some points in this one. Point number 1. It means Newton's first law. It gives concept of inertia and force. अगर कोई पूछा न्यूटन्स फर्स्ट लॉ क्या क्या देगा? न्यूटन्स फर्स्ट लॉ gives the concept of inertia and force, and it also helps us in defining the force, isn't it? So acceleration of the body is zero, then there is no external force acting on the system. So how do you define the force in this one बेटा? कोई बता सकता है क्या था? Force कैसा define कर सकते हैं? Force is nothing but a physical quantity that change or tries to change the state of rest of your uniform motion along your straight line. कितना टाइम बाकी है बेटा अपने पास?
4 minutes.
Okay, force is the physical quantity. Force is the physical quantity that changes or tries to change the state of rest or of uniform motion, or of uniform motion along straight line, along your straight line. Okay, so the force is in the form of, the force is in the form of push or pull. okay, which will try to make the body either to move in the front direction or in the backward direction. So that was about your Newton's first law of particle relation. अगर फोर्स है तो बॉडी की चेंज वेलोसिटी चेंज कर सकता है, डायरेक्शन भी चेंज कर सकता है. अगर फोर्स जीरो है तो इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज द ऑब्जेक्ट्स मोशन. एंड इट डिफाइंस it gives me what right now, concept of inertia and as well as of your force particle relation. force कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे बेटा? force is a physical quantity that changes or tries to change the state of rest, state of rest है बेटा, state of rest, sorry, state of rest or of uniform motion along your straight line. And the force is in the form of what beta? Either it is in the form of your push or either in the form of your pull particle relation. Is it clear for everyone? यहाँ तक क्लियर है सभी को?
Yes, sir.
मैं एक बार वीडियो ऑफ करके ऑन कर रहा हूं बेटा, आप लोग रिजॉइन कर लो जल्दी से, ठीक है?
Sir.